Lamar, Market, and Lamar. Assist officer, shots fired. Okay, code 3, stay off the radio, officer down. Shots fired, officer down, it's an assist officer. 117, show me route. I don't see anybody down over here. Lamar. Let me get a better location. The transit center over here. Yes. Channel 2, all SWAT officers on Channel 2, code 3, Market and Lamar. Code 3, Market and Lamar, shots fired. Are you by the radio? Are you by the radio? Sorry, we just don't know where the suspect's at. Right above it. Fox 221, if I haven't already, could you give me a flat list? Saying the suspect has a rifle. Got a rifle, put us on this call. Film. Send me that code. Stay off the radio, guys. I'm trying to give you updates. They're saying by El Centro. They hear traffic get lower so we can find out what's going on. Coming that way. Let's be advised, we have a 19 male shot, Ferguson, LBJ access, beat 228.
We'll go to that and take up the call.
On station. So we'll head towards that Greyhound station for Channel 6. Pretty heading that way. Great, you head that way. Out here, we got a guy with a long rifle. We don't know where the hell he's at. Garage. Building! SWAT guy, slow down! He's in the damn building right there! I don't know where he's at, he's in that building right here, shots from that building! We have got to get DFD down here now. He is 1-6 right now. 169, get him here. They're on the way. $531 to a supervisor. 02. 802. SWAT on your channel, report to headquarters behind headquarters in the parking lot. 31 to all SWAT officers on channel 2, report to headquarters behind North for the citywide assist. got a suspect down.
10-4, we're notifying them.
I got a couple SWAT guys with me. You guys in with a suspect. Maybe they'll college. Seen him, but that's what. We got one more shooter out here. We got two in route to Baylor Hospital.
College them.
En route. At 340.
Yes, sir.
Out of Warren, Maine. He's in my car. Where's VFR set up? Team at 340 is VFR set up somewhere. Am I taking this guy to the hospital? He's low 6. Then go.
We're notifying Baylor and Parkland.
Oh. Out in. We believe he's in El Centro College.
Rifles possibly in the El Centro College building.
About 6-7 right. Surrounding for SWAT guys in here, please, sir. Suspect is inside the El Centro building. Inside the El Centro building. Break. Has gone from the first one. Emergency.
Go ahead.
My car shot low 6. I'm en route to Baylor Hospital. Let them know I'm coming.
We got him on the phone.
A1A, have all SWAT elements move to channel 8. Stay good. Add us to that.
A lot of confusion on the channels.
One, but we're off of one on two. Where are we staging up at if we're coming from elsewhere?
This is staging, and I want to get you anywhere near the shooting. All the shots are coming from around El Centro College downtown.
That's what I'm hearing on channel 1. They haven't picked out a spot for us to stage up at yet.
Levi hasn't found out where they're going to be having everybody assemble. Stay away from Lamar and Elm. Where are you headed at?
Description of the shooter, white, black, Hispanic, what we got?
Not sure yet, but we are looking for a dark colored Suburban in the garage of El Centro. I'm trying to get the suspect description.
the 19 at Ferguson and LBJ.
Citywide assist, please. Green vest.
No man with a green vest. I know man with a green vest.
If anyone's on the roof. There's shooting at the extended stay. Complaint shot in hips, speed 52. Wearing body armor, guys.
Anybody got that 0283? Get that car out of the way so SWAT can get through here on Elm. Street. 283.
Seven, Fox 233, the 19, vantage point, beat 52.
15 happy in the shooting on vantage point.
On vantage point. The vantage point. This is Lamar in Maine. Vantage point shooting. Complaint was in the room. She came out and realized that she was shot. 52. Your supervisor. Five.
So you're at Palms Restaurant. You've been hit.
That's Market in Ross.
Right now. Echo 133. I'm on the 14th floor of the Texas Club, trying to get visual to El Centro.
So 610, we're bottlenecked at Houston and Commerce. Where do you need us? 36. We're Centro. We have about 6 officers over on, that should be the main side. We could use some more, so we start clearing out some of these smaller rooms.
Uh, 22802 says go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do it.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Moving in that building. The elevator's moving.
Pretty good.
Ferguson put me on citywide.
43, got it.
Take the armored truck about the 7-Eleven.
At the ramp, we get this situation under control. We're having shots fired at Austin and Main Street as well. Another officer is hit the Palm Restaurant at Market in Ross.
Fox 233 will be at Building 1.
33 at Building 1.
Over, I'll assist.
You can slow everybody else down.
At the assist at the extended stay can reduce and continue.
Far northeast window. That's fine. Romeo 173.
Right?
Far northwest window. Second floor light came on.
Northwest, second floor.
Location next to it. Bravo 235. 246 room. 29.
TR-829.
Hey, I am on the north side of this building by dark. You have people. Lights down, but I think they've got up on the 5th floor. You've got at least 3 people. I don't know if they're friendly or not. We're inside the building, looking at SWAT outside. Shut the alarm off. Building fixed. Can we please shut off the alarm inside the building? We are in the area in a smooth white Tahoe.
Union 260s and a smooth white Tahoe.
Floor, second floor, body armor just reloaded, assault rifle next to room Bravo 235, 245, Bravo 246.
Go ahead.
We got an open window on the side of Lamar. We got rifles hanging out. So 133, I need somebody that's got a visual on where the shooter is. I am on the northwest corner of the parking garage trying to get a visual. 4, we have open windows facing the Bank of America Tower.
The 302, be advised, I am on the second floor of the Dallas County Community College. We may have the suspect pinned down northwest corner of the building on the second floor. Northwest on the second floor of the building.
Romeo 164, can you turn off the alarm? Turn off the alarm. We have the suspect cornered. 64, if you can turn off the alarm, we have the suspect present. Search the covert in the area.
Delta 580, I have coverts in the area if you need it.
680, I also have coverts in the area.
That's one.
Ambulance at Houston and Elm loaded. Dean to Canetti.
Okay, the northwest light just went out. Second floor, northwest corner, second floor window light just went out. Those officers by squad car 2091, you're facing the wrong direction. You need to get behind some cover. Flash, get behind the car.
All plainclothes officers need to be suited up in the area. Go ahead, sir.
302, under no circumstances, do not allow anybody to come up to the second floor unless they are SWAT personnel. Under no circumstances, the suspect in an exchange of gunfire.
Only SWAT officers on the second floor, only SWAT.
Start off CP officer for Lamar Mills.
18531.
Go ahead.
All SWAT elements for anybody in the building to choose the channel 8 right now.
531, all SWAT officers to channel 8. B25.
Charlie 24, sent your message.
Or would you send it again at a time?
With the test going on the 10-15 students.
X-ray 6885.
6885.
Got that paramedic showing good palm.
Can we call them? Are they not there yet?
No, it's a door off. It's been hit.
With the suspect.
Okay, Tempo, we'll call them back.
64, we have dialogue going with the suspect. We need the sirens in the building off to communicate. Which way?
Going 20?
Yep. We confirm that we have officers in this Texas Health building in this garage, and what floor they're on.
10-4, Echo 133, and two of the officers are on the 14th floor. 14th floor.
Somebody on the second or third, because we saw people up there also.
3 officers are good to go on the 13th floor on the northwest corner of the parking garage. I have at least seven SWAT trained sheriff's officers. Can they meet up somewhere?
20, we have someone on the 10th floor doing quick peeks around the corner. We're trying to find out that police or not.
halfway there.
Case number is going to be 165178. Going to the, just was calling in saying they're almost there.
45 to be the channel 1.
I'll take out the 4111R.
I'm right behind him.
7, do the same. Channel.
37, I'm just seeing, are there any police available to come over here?
Echo 222 Echo 2, pardon me, Echo 934 should be there, but he's not. I have Echo 222 at your location along with you, ma'am.
34 radio, please.
Yes, sir, stand by 1 moment. Going to that citywide assist, Charlie 237, Charlie 245, switch over to channel 12 or channel 1. Channel 12, channel 1, stay away from downtown high buildings.
What's with the Sergeant Palmer? Y'all get up there yet?
Back here, all geared out, I'm ready to go.
Well, we're trying to find out how can you see, because right now we're on the number 4, and it's there's a whole bunch of movement.
They have a target.
Air 1.
Okay, somebody's calling Air 1, which channel? 12 on this assist downtown.
In advantage point.
Charlie 234.
Charlie 234, you need PS out there?
Yes, please. Code 610 to Air 1. Air 1, we need you on channel 1 on an assist. 2 officers are down. We need you to go to channel 12. That's where everybody's operating off of.
Alright, 12. You need to get on 12. Man, you need to get on 12. We've been on 12.
Hey, 224, I can head from station and go.
224, head that way.
Alright, 294, I'll go.
I'm looking for you on my screen here, sir.
Armed encounter at La Prada, at the shopping center. I think I got transferred to channel 1.
Over here. Armed encounter at La Prada.
I got a security guard out with me, but if you could send me another element from Garland, I know we're busy.
Sir, I've got 224 coming and White Rock 294. I have you over here. At 8435 La Prada. Villa Bonita Apartments, it's that disturbance armed encounter.
324, the address is going to be 8300 La Prada.
8300 La Prada, got it. Response, guys. Going on in the city, so be careful. Romeo 324, I got Charlie 224, White Rock 294, en route your location, code 3. 4111R, it's going to be on beat 25. Comments on that? The house is vacant, or the resident is not in the house, there's supposedly someone inside.
Unit area 10-4.
Stairwell F, floor 2. Stairwell F, floor 2, officers are positioned. We're on 2.
You're broken up, who was that?
165 to attack shooter.
165, go.
So 164, inform channel 1, ticket cross, officers are in stairwell F, floor 2, take cover, attack shooter down hallway. We're at Oak Central.
Okay, channel 2 officers, switch over to channel 1 or channel 12. Shooter is at a high location, El Centro downtown, that's where you want to stay away from. You're on the second floor.
We have, as of right now, one visible shooter, have verbal contact with him, taking fire and returning fire. We are on floor 2, enclosed of a building, but officers are positioned in Foxtrot stairwell, floor 2, just for other officers on fire.
Element SWAT officers on floor 2, they're taking fire with the suspect shooting at police.
324.
No, 324.
Far off my cover.
Romeo 324, they should be there real quick. 224 is probably about 2 minutes out. White Rock 293 is right behind him.
224 to the Romeo element, you need to step it up. I am on 2700 North Buckner, approaching John West.
109, I don't care. UUMV in progress at the 711 9519 Forest to a complainant's car. You are downtown.
Echo
182.
Transporting 10331. That's 10331 to Parkland with minor hand injury.
164, suspect just reloaded rifle.
Suspect reloaded rifle.
164, we're on Foxtrot stairwell, floor 2. If we can get officers or SWAT up here with ballistic blankets, we have a line of sight of suspect around the wall. We're going to be Foxtrot stairwell, floor 2. Foxtrot stairwell, floor 2. We are on the second floor.
Everybody's attention, DFR is staging at Elm and Irvay.
House is a rental. There was nobody in it. The owner came home, saw somebody maybe in the house. Doing a code 1 on this.
300 La Plata.
Plata Dini 300 La Plata.
F4. Blue uniform, he was outside the budget suites. Left the keys in his ignition. Let me change that to a the UUMV01. This is what it is. Any one-on-one elements when you are finished with your call, and there are no other priority calls holding, head back to the station, pair up, head back to the station, and pair up right 2-man.
Sierra 213.
Sierra 213.
Can you do me a favor? I was on Channel 12 earlier whenever all this protest was going on, and I saw a suspect with a rifle. Can you get that video 1, whoever was out here, and see if they could find a black male, camouflage shorts, black shorts, camouflage shirt, light skin. He's walking from the parking lot by McDonald's into the parking lot. But anyway, we want to see who he was with. But it's a black male, light skin, camouflage shirt, black shorts. I don't know what kind of shoes, but he was armed with an AR-15. We believe that was the shooter, and he got out of a red Suburban that's in this parking lot. There's 2 red Suburbans if you can get the camera and rewind it. But there's 2 of them. It's the one parked by the white car, the newer one. We want to see who got out of that vehicle, please.
10-4.
City Frank on Channel 1.
Go ahead.
Curtis, are you on this channel on APC3? Are you on this channel? Yes.
10-4. Go ahead.
Information, please come back on this channel. I'll be on this channel.
Okay, yeah, video 1 did receive it. They're looking at it.
Work with the command post that was out here. You'll get a correct time because we put it out.
Go ahead.
If anybody out here that has ballistic seals in the vehicle, I need those seals at Elm and Lamar.
And for Elm and Lamar, if anybody has any ballistic shields, Elm and Lamar.
Baylor, and I got some people here wanting to know if there's any more injured officers or any more injured period coming here.
Need the shields. And Lamar, Elman Lamar on the shields. Break. Anybody en route to Baylor with any more injured officers?
Clear 169. I've got a sergeant here. Car number 140110 is parked at Griffin and Main, and he says he has 2 ballistic shields in the back, in the trunk. The vehicle 169. Vehicle is 140110 at Main and Griffin. There's 2 ballistic shields in the trunk.
We're on Lamar and Young. We have some ballistic shields in our trunk also.
See if you can get those shields up here to Elm and Lamar.
Way up there.
C102, what's the car number?
Be advised, we had a 911 call that came through. We're trying to get the number. It says suspect fled through an alleyway. For further, Lamar and Elm, do you need the shield? Be advised, we're getting a 19 in at the Omni, saying a female was shot in front of the Omni. Video 1 is looking, nothing as of yet.
Forward, do we have any of those big dump truck sand trucks? We got shots fired again out here. This Omni.
Getting a 19 there saying a female has been shot.
Servers, I'm going to log in. I'm heading over to the Omni. 38, I'm at the Omni. What are we looking for?
We have a female that's been shot in front of the location.
Fly guy right there. That bar right to your right. We got you. 6, add me to that Omni call. I've got a rifle and a heavy vest.
Told somebody was guarding, shut the trains down, if they haven't already done that in the bus service downtown.
Ocean 13, I'm going to go back to channel 12.
10-4, sir.
33.
33.
There's too much traffic on 12. I'm in the parking garage on the 13th floor across from El Centro. Is there any way we can get somebody from the Texas Club to shut these lights off in the parking garage? We're back lit pretty bad.
Dude.
Well, thank you.
Radio clear. The was clear. 4 0 on attack, tell me you'll come back to. Henry Charles 4135.
Do any more info on the Omni? We have found up yet.
Okay, in 531, we did do a callback and did not get anybody on the phone for that. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, God, who do you have that's an Omni?
Platform is attached to the call sheet. 2009 Chevy 4-door gray in color. Shows to be clear. Owner is a Yolanda Lopez Lara Navarez. 4600 North Josie.
Only 102, we're not finding anything at the Omni.
4.
Two worth coming up, those. Lost 234, we can check the freeway block.
4 on it. Check, sir, that's going to be on channel 6.
No
At 6 p.m., hundreds gather peacefully in downtown Dallas to protest the 2 recent fatal police shootings of black men. Some protesters even taking photos with Dallas PD, showing their solidarity. Then at 8:45, just a mile from City Hall, shots ring out. Officers scramble to secure the scene,
Shots fired. Shots fired.
moving protesters out of harm's way.
We got shots fired. Get out of here.
The shots grow louder as at least 2 snipers fire on police from elevated positions. Patrick Cooper filming this video inside El Centro College, where one of the snipers appears to be shooting from above.
Is somebody shooting?
This chilling video shows one of the gunmen taking aim at a police officer. He misses twice before firing the deadly shot.
We got a guy with a long rifle. We don't know where the hell he's at.
The Dallas police chief calling it an ambush against law enforcement.
We believe that these suspects were positioning themselves in a way to triangulate on these officers from 2 different perches in garages and planned to injure and kill as many law enforcement officers as they could.
Bystanders also caught in the carnage.
And right as she started to run, she caught a bullet in the back of her right calf. She immediately jumped on top of one of her sons.
Teresa Williams telling us that her sister, Shatamia Taylor, at the rally to protest peacefully with her 4 sons, was shot in the leg while trying to shield her boys. She's recovering in the hospital.
So all she keeps saying is, my prayers go out for the families of the cops that have lost their lives.
The intensive manhunt for the snipers paralyzing this city. Reports of possible bombs planted by the shooters causing panic. 3 suspects now in custody. 7 hours after the first shots fired, the last remaining gunman shot dead by police. As morning breaks here, 11 officers shot, 5 killed, including 43-year-old officer Brent Thompson. The city's mayor calling the shooting heartbreaking.
I ask everybody to focus on one thing right now, and that is our Dallas police officers, their families, those that are deceased, those that are in the hospital, fighting for their lives. Let's all come together and support our police officers.
This morning, county offices and many businesses downtown are closed as a precaution. One of the snipers had claimed that there were bombs planted downtown, but so far police are saying that no explosives have been found. George?
Thank goodness for that. Okay, Philip, thanks very much.
Apparently unprecedented decision by police in Dallas to take the shooter out using a robot. So let's bring in ABC's crime and terror analyst Brad Garrett. Brad is also a former FBI agent. Brad, good morning. Police in Dallas said they made this decision because, quote, other options would have exposed our officers to great danger. So do you support the use of a robot in this case?
Yes, and the reason why, Dan, is that I don't think they could eliminate that he had explosives. Obviously, he was lethal. He had already killed a number of officers. So what are your options? Send a SWAT team in, maybe get one of them hurt, or send a robot in, knowing you're going to have to ultimately kill him anyway.
But why not simply wait him out? At some point he's going to need to sleep or eat or something like that. Why not wait him out for a couple more hours? This is the argument that some are advancing this morning.
Of course, they did wait him out for 5 hours, and I think reached a point where this is not going to get any better. And so we're going to have to end this because, you know, the issue is going to be he's apparently in a parking garage. Could he shoot somebody else? And the answer is probably yes.
Some people this morning are worried about the precedent this decision may set, about the militarization of our police departments, about the blurring of the line between policing and warfare, and about the fact that the argument goes the further you remove officers from the use of lethal force, the easier it may become. So do you share any of those concerns?
I only share that it's used in situations like this. Clearly, Dan, in any terrorist or extremist takeover situation where the person's not going to come out and it's clear that you're going to have to go in and get them, why not at least use a device where no one else is going to get hurt?
Yeah, but others worry about a slippery slope here. Brad Garrett, we appreciate your analysis this morning. Thank you very much.
And we are remembering those 5 officers who lost their lives in Dallas, and we're learning more about the men who died in the line of duty.
Lives cut short in a senseless act of violence, leaving distraught families behind. And ABC's Philip Mena with that part of the story. Philip, good morning to you.
Dan, Paula, good morning. This is just what rips your heart out, seeing these flowers and balloons, these messages of love and gratitude to the fallen heroes of this city. Overnight, a growing memorial outside police headquarters in Dallas, a tribute to the heroes. 5 officers killed in the line of duty, police say, at the hands of a sniper. This morning, we're learning their names. 32-year-old Patrick Zamarripa, a young husband and father to a 2-year-old girl. He survived 3 tours in Iraq. 40-year-old Michael Kroll, his mother saying he was living a dream of being a police officer. He knew the danger of the job, but he never shied away from his duty. 55-year-old Michael Smith, a 26-year veteran of the force. Lauren Ahrens, he served for 14 years. And Brent Thompson, the first Dallas Transit cop to die in the line of duty. He was a newlywed, married just 2 weeks ago. His wife, also a DART officer, now a widow. And this morning, many of the survivors in blue also being hailed as heroes. Video from that horrific night showing countless officers running toward the gunfire, keeping protesters out of harm's way. Civilians also displaying heroics, like Shatamia Taylor, the mother shot while shielding her son, both surviving the gunfire. Taylor's sister describing the hail of bullets police braved to get her.
She said it was about 5 minutes before cops even got to her and pulled her from the area where she was because the shots were coming so fast.
Many of the victims rushed to Baylor University Medical Center.
You see the police officers in the ER, they're supporting each other, hugging each other, the tears, some family members. You realize what a tragedy this is.
I tried to really maintain my emotions, but in my car is when I really, it hit me. My husband's a police officer in Dallas.
Since yesterday, loved ones and strangers have been coming down here to police headquarters to silently reflect and pay their respects to those fallen officers.